Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about a work titled as Conquering the Nest, Colony Relocation and Fitness Consequences. So why does competition occur? So it can happen due to food, due to mate and territory. Here we will see that competition is occurring due to a limited resource called shelter. So here we'll see intraspecific competition where two species, similar species, are going to compete for a limited resource, which is a shelter. So the objective is to study the intraspecific competition for a new nest in an Indian ant Diacamma indica. So if you think about a scenario when there is a high heavy monsoon and a flood-like condition where the ant nests are all destroyed due to the waterlogging. So in that case, multiple colonies are going to shift at a time from their one nest to another. So which creates a competition between the colonies for a shelter, which is a nest. So here we're going to see two colonies of similar size were competing, and the two colonies of dissimilar size are competing for a new nest. So the model organism is Diacamma indicum, which belongs to a family Formicidae, subfamily Ponerine. They are primitively eusocial species. They are monomorphic in nature and they have one reproductive individual called gamergate, and their colony sizes ranges from 12 to 261 adults. So here we're going to see competition in the context of colony relocation. Diacamma indicum follows a very unique process known as tandem running during colony relocation, where a few individual known as leader who has the information of the new location of a new nest, who used to invite their nestmate. The nestmate follows the leader known as follower, and this pair is called tandem pair, and they are doing tandem running. Hence, Diacamma indicum relocates via tandem running. So from the natural habitat, we used to collect the colony, provide them ad libitum food and water in the lab, and depending upon the experiment, we used to mark each an individual and giving them a unique identity. Coming to an experimental setup. So here we have used two colonies known as old nest. They are going to compete for a new nest, and these three nets are connected with a maze-like setup, and where the colonies has to compete and fight for a new nest. The colony which will going to win is known as winner, and the colony who is going to lose termed as loser. So now the next question comes, what will happen? Both the colony will merge or only one colony will occupy? So in both the scenario, we have seen that one colony relocated successfully in most of the cases, and in quarter of the cases, both the colonies merged into a new nest. Next, we have seen which parameter will decide which colony will win. Here we have seen that in the colony who have initiated tandem run in the first place tends to win the new nest. Next, we have quantified aggression that occurs during competition. One is antennal boxing, where the two ants antenating each other at high frequency, and in immobilization, where one ant restricted the movement of another ant. During the experiment, we have seen that the colony who has involved significantly more in number in aggression tends to lose the competition and the new nest. And what is the impact of the competition in their fitness? We have seen that the loser colony of both the paradigm who cannot occupy the new nest has the significantly higher number of mortality as compared to the controls after 24 hours of the competition. Interestingly, we have seen another phenomenon called brood theft, where one colony used to steal brood from the another colony. So for non-comparable size colonies, we have seen the larger colony has stolen more brood than loser colony and gained more number of pupa from smaller colonies. So from here, we can see that the larger colony has a clear advantage in winning of the new nest, and overall fitness is compromised due to merging of the colonies, increased mortality, and stealing of the broods. The whole work has been published recently in this year, so you can have a look and you can read a full paper if you want. So I would like to thank my supervisor and all my lab members for their support, and I would like to thank ABL to give a platform to showcase my work. And thank you so much for listening my talk.